Only a knitting nana can get full marks on this nostalgic British TV advert quiz. Some of these might be a bit old for me, some of them might be a bit too modern for me, I don't know. So I'm going to find out how nostalgic I really am by taking part in this British TV advert quiz, and I recommend you do too. Let's begin, shall we? How well do you remember these nostalgic British TV adverts? Do you remember the name of the Sillet Bang Man from 2007? Easy. I'm Barry Scott, and this is Kitchen Gun. Well, no, that was the fake version, but I'm pretty sure his name was Barry Scott. Yeah, Barry Scott. Yeah, there we go. Because there was also the kitchen one as well, who was also Barry Scott. But that was a joke, I think. I mean, unless they are really selling kitchen gun.
Do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.
This bloke, who turns out to be Jason from Gavin and Stacey, had a great time water sliding around the city in 2008. But which bank is he advertising? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this advert. He's looking a little bit Halifax. Fuck. Barclays. Of course. I have no idea about that advert. This is a Maltesers ad from 2006. What does the lady on the right do next? I don't think I've seen this either. Steals a packet off her mate. Fuck. Oh. Right. Okay. What breakfast cereal were these nanas famous for knitting? Oh, Shreddies, I think. Because Shreddies were like... Yeah, they always used to go on about how Shreddies were... Oh, no, was it shredded wheat or Shreddies? I think it's shredded wheat. No, it was Shreddies! No! No, I should have gone with my instinct. Oh, the dancing babies! Yes, I remember these. I can't remember what brand they're advertising for, but I remember seeing these. It's just... Adverts are weird, man. I'm pretty sure in America they're more sort of to the point, but in the UK we make them so cryptic. It's like... How has a bunch of babies roller skating around dancing got anything to do with bottled water? I don't know. But I have a feeling it's... Evian. Why are there so many brands that do water as well? Surely water should just be like a human necessity. Like, you'd have to have all these brands that like make money off of bottled water. Just have like one brand of bottled water and sell it for cheap. Because, oh my god, it is such a scam. Bottled water's like £3 now. Well, I guess nice in quotations, bottled water's like £3. Bro, I can literally just go to a tap and get the same stuff for free. Anyway, that's a side rant. This is the cat song, and it was promoting Ben & Jerry's. No! I'm so bad. Why am I so bad at this? I thought I'd be good at this quiz, but apparently not. What did this Iron Brew loving couple want to name their child in 2012? I think it's Gladys. No! I'm so bad. Fanny, of course it's Fanny.
What do you mean by that?
I didn't watch this either. 2001, I wasn't alive at this point. They draw very rude pictures on their napping mate's head. No! No! Oh, okay. Now we're talking. This is something I recognise. The drumming gorilla from 2007, who is drumming along to... I want to say Phil Collins, but maybe it is The Police. I think it's Phil Collins. Yes! Yes, I actually got one right. Let's go. And then the guy with his tongue stuck in a mousetrap. It reminds me of the, oh boy, cheese meme.
Cheese!
I didn't remember this, but let's just say he was, how come this guy got his tongue stuck in a trap in the 2005 ad? Licking Heinz ketchup off some cheese that was there for a bait. It's a Guinness ad, thought it would be a good lad's betrayer. Or trying to eat the cheese in the trap, or had an accident, well, it wasn't your fault. I don't think it's one of those ads. Like had an accident or worked, it wasn't your fault. Because they were always quite serious feeling, I think. That doesn't really make any sense, because like, what is it advertising for? I'm gonna say it's a Guinness ad. No! He was licking Heinz ketchup off some cheese. What the hell? Why would you do that? Calculating results, I'm not... Oh, I did so badly. I didn't watch any of these ads. No, I wasn't doing more important things like homework or helping with the washing up. I just wasn't alive when the adverts came out. Oh man, let's find another quiz. This is actually quite fun. Oh, here's one from Stoke-on-Trent Live. Right, I think this is a little bit too early nostalgia for me. I was not working down the mines. Yeah, I don't think this is designed for my age group. Oh, this is looking more like down my street. Peppa Pig, Bob the Builder. Let's go. Start quiz. Oh, you have to scroll down to start the quiz. Can you get a fix on the name of this series? Well, this isn't hard at all. Of course, this isn't Thomas the Tank Engine. Does that look like a tank engine to you? No, it's flipping Bob the Builder, mate. Yeah, obviously it's Bob the Builder. I actually nearly clicked Thomas the Tank Engine then. That would have been awkward. Bob the flipping Builder. Blocked by a team of... no, I don't want to give you my mail. Backed by a team of answer and Morpic machines called the Dan-Co Crew. Bob the Builder... Can-Do Crew, even. Bob the Builder isn't really a show about masonry or carpentry. But it is. Oh, okay, yeah, Bob the Builder is a show about teamwork, cooperation, and friendship. By living these virtues, Bob and his team can fix any project. That's so true. I mean, it sort of was a show about masonry or carpentry because he's a builder, but yeah. It was all about working together to get the job done. Oh, crazy. Oh my god, what's the name of this Welsh children? I didn't know the Teletubbies were Welsh. Blue Peter. Yeah, this is looking like Blue Peter to me. No, I didn't know the Teletubbies were Welsh though. I mean, the rolling hills of Wales do sort of look like this, so I kind of get that. I mean, make the sky a bit more grey, and you got Wales. Anyway, Teletubbies. Let's go. It doesn't get much more surreal than the Teletubbies. They didn't quite speak any real language. Yes, they did. They spoke Tubby. They included Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Po. Adults read a lot into the symbolism of the show, especially Tinky Winky's upside-down triangle, which doesn't seem to make any sense since they seem to ignore Sun Baby. A literal baby in the literal sun. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the whole thing about Tinky Winky's upside-down triangle. Was it supposed to be like he's got an aerial in their head or something so they can transfer to the TV? There was something about Tinky Winky's upside-down triangle in his head. But then they've all got weird shapes in their head. But yeah, there's literally a baby as the sun. Like, you don't need to read into the Teletubbies. It's designed for small, stupid children. If you can't remember the name of this kid's TV classic, your parents must have prevented you from watching any TV. Do you know what it is? No, I don't know what this is, but I'm pretty sure it's Fraggle Rock because I know all of these other shows, and it's definitely not Horrible Histories, and it's definitely not Swashbuckle, so Fraggle Rock, yeah, correct answer. Silly, furry, and remembered by generations of children, Fraggle Rock was a Muppet created Jim Henson's epic success at creating an international product like his American masterpiece Sesame Street. Oh, so this was like what was supposed to be British Sesame Street, right? Following the Fraggle race as well as several others, the action centered on Fraggle Rock, a literal rock that formed in the home of the Fraggles, who also liked rock and roll. Oh, well, I never watched this, and I didn't even know it existed. I mean, I did have Sesame Street, like, I know it was American, but like, huh. It looks quite cool, actually. But yeah, I had no idea about the Fraggles. Next question. Despite being a children's show, this masterpiece was a dark drama. What was it called? I don't know. Who are you, sir? I don't recognize you. I'm gonna say it's Codename Icarus. Oh, I got it right. Let's go. Codename Icarus followed the life of young genius Martin Smith, a pupil whose brilliance is harnessed by villain John Dole, the head of Martin's school, to work with evil in the world. With spies trying to figure out what was going on, this show was a real thriller, and it held the attention of its audience without talking down on them. Ah, well, I've never watched this in my life, so if anyone knows anything about this, make sure to comment down below. Ah, now you're speaking my language. Flippin' Blue Peter. What is the name of this long-running children's classic? Grandad. Why would you call a show Grandad? Of course it's Blue Peter. This is not Grandad. It's Blue Peter. And these were my presenters as well. I remember these guys. Ever since its air in the late 1950s, wow, it's been going on for a long time, jeez. Blue Peter is one of the BBC's greatest programming triumphs. A children's variety program featuring challenges, arts and crafts projects, animals, and celebrity interviews. It had something for everyone. Yeah, that's so true. I mean, basically, they were just the presenters, and they did cool stuff, and you could earn badges by... I think I cleaned up a beach or something, and I got a badge. That was quite fun. Next, we've got... Here it is. Who's this, though? This isn't Captain Sinker, but this looks older than Captain Sinker. So was there Swashbuckle before Captain Sinker? Maybe there was, but I only started watching when Captain Sinker was a thing, but perhaps there wasn't. I mean, comment down below if you know who these people are. I mean, obviously we know who these guys are, but who's this? Captain question mark. Some shows walk the walk, while others walk other things. What is this show anyway? Yeah, it's Swashbuckle because they walk the plank. A brilliant show starring some wonderful comic actors. Swashbuckle is a children's game show combining games of skill, games of chance, and old-fashioned scavenger hunts, and ending with several naughty pirates being forced into a pool of muck. Yeah, the slimy pit. Disgusting. This BAFTA-winning series is still on today. No way Swashbuckle won BAFTAs. Wow, well done, Swashbuckle. Oh, this was my shit. Some subjects outside of science are worthy of glorification. What was the name of this educational show? Flipping Peppa Pig, let's go. Oh, why is Grandad here again? There's not a show called Grandad in the world. This is Horrible Histories, man. Oh my god. I know my one talent in the world is being able to sing every single Horrible Histories song. That's how well I know this show. I could literally tell you that the episode in which a certain song is in. I am that insane on Horrible Histories. It literally, this is the one thing I watched non-stop as a child. Oh, I loved it so much. And then they changed the actors, and then it's just not as good now. But oh, back in the day, the first few series of Horrible Histories, absolute classics. I should do a video on Horrible Histories. Comment below if you want to see that. Yeah. Anyway, Horrible Histories, based on a series of books with similarly alliterated names about history, starring a cast of comedians. Horrible Histories is a joyful romp through history with jokes left and right. Oh, it was great. I loved Horrible Histories. Who is this? This looks quite old, so I don't think I'd remember this. The series you see here is swung from all plots to all learning. Can you remember its name? Right. Well, I'm gonna say it's not Shaun the Sheep. I definitely can rule that one out. Tricky Business. I don't know. It's gonna be something that sounds old, right? Like this looks 1960s, 1950s sort of era, I think. So it's gonna be like the Lennon River Mob or Over the Moon. I'm between Tricky Business and Lennon River Mob. Let's go Tricky Business. No! Ah, no! Lennon River Mob was a show that swung firmly from the plot of the series to teach children how to read with transitions that felt a bit rough. Made by the BBC in 1968, the series didn't last long, probably because it hadn't hit upon the not yet discovered formula of children's television programming success. Well, I guess I don't know about it because it didn't really last very long, and it was made in 1968. Like, why would you put this show on the quiz if, like, it failed, pretty much? That's a bit strange. Nature is fascinating, but how to teach children about its wonders? This show knew the answer. What was it called? Well, it's not Brum, because that's about cars. It's not Let's Pretend, because, well, I don't know. I can't remember what that is, but I seem to remember that, and I don't remember this image. So I'm going to say Windfalls. Yes! Let's go. Windfalls was a show about nature in which characters comprised of natural plant life lived the story. Only 5 minutes long and made with expert stop-motion animation, the program taught children about natural phenomena. Oh, cool. Thomas, the Bloody Tank Engine. Not quite animated, this show wasn't quite live action either. Can you say what it was? What do you mean not animated? This show was obviously animated. I mean, it was stop-motion animation, right? I think. I mean, what else would it have been? Thomas the Tank Engine. Set on the Isle of Sodor. I always wanted to go there, but I don't think it exists. Thomas the Tank Engine followed the lives of trains and the Fat Controller, a pseudo-Victorian human who told the trains what to do. The titular Thomas was a young, ambitious train who bullied by other trains had to prove himself. I don't think it was Thomas that was bullied. It was the green one, wasn't it? Percy. Percy was a little neek, and then you had Gordon, the wise one who got bricked into a cave or something. I seem to remember that happening at some point in the Thomas Tank Engine lore. Although I do also remember Thomas riding off a cliff and crashing into a city because there was some parody thing that was made about him. Anyway, next question. What is the name of this monstrously successful children's show? Of course we all know what this one is. It's Peppa Pig. We love Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig is... Everyone knows Peppa Pig. Like, you go to, like, North Korea, they probably know who Peppa Pig is. It's like Kim Jong-pig or something. Peppa Pig is inescapable as death and taxes. A mega hit all around the world. Its episodes are short. Wait, they're only 5 minutes long? No way. But watching a few, one is hypnotized and unable to stop from watching more. Following the title character, her porcine family, and her animal classmates. Peppa Pig has simple stories that always have happy endings. Yep. Love Peppa Pig. It's just easy to watch. This gem from the 1970s was intent on educating a very young audience, but its name remains a mystery. Does the image ring a bell? No. Gilbert's Fridge. Fuck. Oh! Shaun the Sheep! Let's go! I love Shaun the Sheep. I love the Shaun the Sheep movie as well. I actually cried at the first one, because the farmer loses his memory and he forgets who Shaun is. It's so sad. A Claymotion show from the studio that created Wallace and Gromit, Aardman. They come from Bristol, by the way. I've visited their studios. And a spin-off, in fact. Shaun the Sheep follows a group of sheep who get into scrapes with their fellow barnyard animals. A group led by Shaun, who is a sheep. Well, never have guessed that. Next question. Showing children how to make art in a surreal setting. What was this show called? It's Art Attack. Personally, I was a bigger fan of Mr. Maker. Who's this guy? Hello, mate. You're looking a bit spiky there. What is this? Maybe this is Gilbert's Fridge, or maybe it's Jamie. This guy looks like a Jamie. Gilbert's Fridge. Let's go. I didn't watch this, but Gilbert the Alien was the host of Gilbert's Fridge. The show would swing from the title character cooking from the food items and snot in his fridge to interviews to showing films. Well, this sounds strange. Whoa! From one absolutely legendary clay animation film, TV show to another, we got Wallace and bloody Gromit. They're making the new film. I'm so hyped. I'm absolutely hyped out of my mind to see Feathers McGraw return to my screen. Wallace and Gromit. A man and his cowardly dog are the titular characters of Wallace and Gromit. Their adventures, which included always looking for cheese, were really about their mutual love and respect. The series eventually gave birth to spin-off and feature films. Well, yeah. What a load of absolute amazingness that was. Next we got Telebugs? Yes, it was like, maybe this was like what inspired the Teletubbies. Oh, perhaps the forerunner of the Teletubbies. Well, no way, I just guessed that. The Telebugs were a super short television series about animated robots with televisions for faces, some good, some evil, created by a character named Professor Brainstrain. Characters with names like Samantha and Chip were nevertheless acronyms for technological sounding phrases. Well, Samantha is not, that's just someone's name. I guess Chip, because like brain chip, but Samantha, ass name. Everybody knows his bright red van. Do you know the name of the show? Of course I know the name of the show. Gotta love Postman Pat. Postman Pat and his black and white cat Jess and their adventures on his rounds as a postman were the gentle subjects of Postman Pat, which was created by legendary animator Ivor Wood. Told with a voiceover, Postman Pat is perhaps the best remembered by its theme song. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat the ginger twat. Next we've got... Can you remember the name of the series? That is The Worst Witch, which is the worst show about witches. Just watch Harry Potter, bro. Who are these guys? These little pigs. What is their series? Pinky and Perky. Well, I mean, I don't know how I guessed that. I've never watched this. I guess Pinky and Perky just sounds like pig. Like, sounds like the name of pigs. BBC Classic was cancelled and then resurrected. Pinky and Perky followed two pigs who ran a TV station. Originally in black and white, the show managed to draw guest stars, including the Beatles, no way, and Frank Sinatra. The series you see here was a showcase for other programs. What was it called? Don't remember. I don't remember this. I'm gonna say Ghost Train. Let's go! Ghost Train was more of an interstitial format than a real television series. It followed a band of heroes who reclaimed the titular... Why do you keep using the word titular? This guy, whoever made this quiz, stop talking about titular things. I don't what does that even mean? Which was the inheritance of one of the heroes. Once aboard the train, they socialized with the occupants of the train and played episodes of other series, including Scooby-Doo. So it was basically like a introduction to other shows. Anyway, interesting. Set in Wimbledon, what was the name of this children's show? It is the Wombles from Wimbledon Common, I think. Is that where they're from? I assume so. It says they're from Wimbledon. But yeah, the title characters of the Wombles were furry creatures with faces like down-turned dunce caps. But I guess they sort of just look like cones. who liked two things best of all, playing music and recycling. Adapted from a children's book from the 1968, the series introduced a generation of children to the concepts of not wasting physical things and being kind to the environment. I didn't know the Wombles was so wholesome. I'm glad these guys are recycling. Well done, Wombles. Next, we've got this sitcom cut close to the bone for some public figures, but what was it? This is the most 2000 image I've ever seen, and I'm gonna say it is Ed and Zed. Fuck! It is Palace Hill, which is a sitcom about fictional comprehensive school whose students' body included characters based on real people from the royal family. One who included the very real and very young Prince William and Harry. What? That's actually weird as hell. I've never seen this in my life, but let's go. Whoa, what's this guy doing? Some shows like this one needed to keep the plot simple. Do you recall its name? No, I don't recall this name. Fat Tulip. Flip, it's Juniper Jungle. Of course, I knew this show, yeah. They stole the name from the meanies from the Numberjacks. Nah, just kidding. The Nasties, completely different. Next question. Again, the most 2000s image I've ever seen. What series was this program? It was that. No, I was on such a good streak, and now I'm losing out. I don't know any of these shows. Next, we got with a rotating cast. This show played to what children university love. Can you remember its name? Zingalong? Yes. Zingalong played to what children love. Singing. Oh, okay. It was basically just a music show, apparently. Interesting. I don't know what a lot of these are now. We had loads that I recognise, but I've got no idea what this is. Is this... No? Okay, CBTV, of course. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Next, we've got... Who is this woman? This gentle children's show followed a plot not unlike that of Toy Story. What? Well, she's holding a rag doll, so I'm assuming it's Ragdolly Anna, but I don't remember this. This show was in tradition of the enchanted toy trope. A doll owned by a dressmaker has adventures with the dressmaker's dummy and their cat. Sounds terrifying. Sounds like a horror film. Next, we've got some sci-fi show that I've never seen before, Parallel 9. Oh, let's go. Perhaps one of the strangest premises for a Saturday morning children's television, Parallel 9 followed protagonist, an alien in a space prison where he could only be awake during the hours of the television's airtime. Oh, that's actually quite cool. Slightly strange, but we're talking about what I assume is like the 80s, the 90s here, so... Or maybe even 70s, I don't know. I'm not good at judging TV by the way it looks, but quite a weird premise. Next, we've got some incredible hair and a little robot here. This looks like it would be called that. No, it's whatever that is. Run around. It's a general knowledge quiz that I don't remember. Oh, is this Oh no, I thought this was the head teacher, the evil head teacher. What was that show called? About the demon headmaster. That's what I'm talking about. But it's not that, because that's none of the options. History of science. Let's say it is the Micro Man. Oh, let's go. Erasmus Micro Man followed the adventures of two children who, in order to rid their television of a 1,005-year-old man, join him within the world of the television set. Do not like go on adventures with 1,000-year-old men. That is... This guy is definitely looking a little bit noncy. Yeah, this is a bit strange. I've never seen this. I don't really want to. Speaking of strange, what the hell is this? Is that a cow mixed with a human? I don't even know what this is. I don't want to know what this is. Oh, it's the pig attraction. I actually got it right. Billy the pig, a puppet. This looks horrifying. What the hell? Oh, I know this. This is the magic roundabout. Wait, let's go. Following the lives of Dougal the dog and his companions, the magic roundabout featured Oddball and Z Biddy, a magic jack-in-the-box. Yeah, I used to see some of this. I don't think I ever watched it on like channels, but I used to have it on like one of my little DVD things. That was quite cool. Yeah, I quite enjoyed this. Next we got Do you know who's in the show? More importantly, what it was named? No, I don't. I'm going to say Sarah Jane Adventures. I'm so good at guessing these based on the image. I literally have never seen this in my life. Followed Sarah Jane Smith, once a companion of the Doctor of Doctor Who. Wow, that's actually quite cool. So it's like a Doctor Who spin-off, I assume. Crazy. Oh, we got Danger Mouse. I love Danger Mouse. Roger Moore, where now it's Alexander Armstrong. Well, I always watch the Alexander Armstrong one, but basically, Danger Mouse is a mouse with a little guy called Penfold, who I bloody loved Penfold. And yeah, they lived in a postbox. Oh, I love that show so much. Wow. Next, we've got what you see here is a man challenging himself. What show is it? Well, it's not Fireman Sam, it's not Brum, and it's not Mr. Ben, so I'm gonna assume it's this one. Yeah. So basically, it's just a stunt guy, right? Crazy. Oh, that's the end of the quiz. Let's go. I scored 29 out of 36. Not too bad. Not as bad as the first quiz I did. Anyway, if you want to see more quizzes from me, then sure, I'd be up for that. Just comment anything else you want to see from me down below. Subscribe and enjoy yourselves. Goodbye.